It is Chuck Zito, the beast from the east, and you better be watching Muscle in the Morning, or else.
Welcome back to another edition of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs. I'm your host, Pete the Producer, here to bring you all the latest news in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. It's April 8, 2014, and on today's show, Bento Abarca dropping down to 212, a Rowley Winkler update, and interesting entries on this weekend's Orlando Europa. Plus, stay tuned for the answer to yesterday's trivia question, only on Muscle in the Morning. Bento Abarca, in preparation for the Arnold Classic Brazil, has finally decided to drop down into the 212 division after his last open show. A competitor who packs a ridiculous amount of size to his frame and comes in shredded has unfortunately been held back by his overall smaller structure. Coach Dennis James says, "I believe that Bento will do some serious damage in the 212 division, and I can't wait to witness the first show he enters." Just before the Arnold Classic in March, IFBB Pro Rowley Winkler had packed on a tremendous amount of muscle and was bringing his best physique to date when he suffered an unfortunate motorcycle accident that left him injured and out of the Arnold Classic. Although enough to keep him out of the show, his recovery seems to have been well overall, and as this past weekend, Rowley visited Germany for FIBO Power and looks to be healthy and back to his old self. As of now, no set plans for his next show, but we still have a very freaky Rowley to see compete in the near future. The official competitors list for this weekend's Orlando Europa has been released, and although this contest features a men's open bodybuilding and men's physique division, we have two interesting competitor listings under open bodybuilding. Caprice Murray, a once very successful bodybuilder, had come out of retirement last year but on the men's physique stage. Oddly enough, he never stated he would be back for physique, but just entering the show. On the day of the contest, Murray had brought his board shorts and surprised a few people. Here now, we see him listed under men's open bodybuilding. Has he packed on some more size and going back to his roots? Not only do we see Murray on this list, but fellow IFBB Pro bodybuilder who had previously crossed over to the men's physique division, Nathan Wansley, is listed to compete in open bodybuilding as well. This should turn out to be interesting. Catch it all this weekend. Now for the answer to Friday's trivia question. The question was, name the three bodybuilders shown here and the contest this photo was taken. And the answer? Chris Cormier, Flex Wheeler, Kevin Levrone at the 2000 Arnold Classic. Shout out to John Griffiths for the correct answer. Now for today's trivia question. Name the IFBB Pro bodybuilder in this photo early in his career. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow for the answer. And that does it for another edition of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs. I'm your host, Pete the Producer. See you tomorrow, and make sure to follow us on Twitter and Facebook.